Hang on, don't interrupt. Do not interrupt me. Do we have each other? I'm not gonna listen if you interrupt me or raise your voice. Do we understand one another? I can't hear you. You don't want to answer? You didn't say anything.
That's why I'm speaking louder, because you can't hear me.
I can joke about my hearing deficiencies. You can't. Okay, I can hear just fine. There's not a single word that you said to me that I haven't heard. You didn't say yes. You just kind of looked at me like, I don't like what you're saying, and I'm going to respond. Here's this. This is the end of the conversation. I'm going to give you an extension to pay on both of these until until September 15th. When was she supposed to pay?
Let me take a look. I'm pulling her up right now. Which case number was that, Judge? Because she has a couple.
No problem. 26W 841-907.
It looks like she missed a hearing with us back on May 11th, so it defaulted.
Right. Okay. How much time do you need to pay this?
Well, I have two questions. Look, it's not complicated, but I have two other questions.
Well, tell me quick.
Okay, is there a way that I can get a motion to waive the bond?
No, I'm not
Judicial
gonna,
cost?
the court rule says I'm supposed to, assess the amount of the bonds to be total payment of fines and costs.
Okay, because one of the tickets.
So the answer to that question is no, you're gonna have to post $198, which is the outstanding balance.
Okay, because one of the tickets I'm currently in.
I only have one ticket,
Oh, it's two.
not in front of me. Yeah, you do have another, Jessica Daniels, 26008443.
So
This,
the hearing that I missed, I had.
man, you have to go post a bond. I'm not gonna do this. I'm sorry. If you want time to pay, I can give you that. I'm not gonna waive the bond post. Okay.
I was just saying, I missed the court date because.
I don't need to- I don't need-
For my.
Well, you needed to tell us. Who's got the phone? You gotta take the phone out, please. Will you do that for me? We got signs all over the building. I'm gonna ask you to remove the phone from the building. Ma'am, thank you. I don't know what to tell you. You missed court dates. Hang on. If you had a conflict, you needed to call. You can't just come in here and ask me to start waiving bonds on judgments that were entered back on May the 11th. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waive the bond amount.
I understand. I was
Okay?
just saying that the ticket for the registration is currently in litigation because I was in an accident.
Litigation.
Yes,
So-
we're in litigation right now.
What does that have to do with it?
For the registration. I got a ticket, that's not my fault, we were in litigation, I was in an accident.
Well, hey, folks, can you please all do me a favor?
So I can't.
Get the phone out of the building right now. Take it out of the building right now, or I'm gonna confiscate the phone. We got signs all over the building. It's common courtesy to turn them off when you come in at a place like that. We shouldn't need a single sign anywhere in the building, and they're all over. Get the phone out of the building or I'm gonna confiscate it. There's nothing for me to say.
I understand, I was just saying that.
No,
the registration
no,
can't-
no.
I can't do anything.
Ma'am, that's not true. That's not true. Litigation, what are you getting sued for something? I don't know. Ma'am. I'm not gonna entertain you. I'm not gonna argue with you. You have to post a bond. If you don't post a bond, the default's gonna remain in effect. I'm not sure you've given me any single reason to set it aside to begin with, but I don't wanna continue on this little colloquy here that we have going, okay? Please. You want to move to set aside those, you go down and post the bond. If you need time to pay, I will give you time to pay. You need time to pay.
Sure,
How much time do you need?
3 months,
I'm not gonna give you 3 months. Do you work?
not right now,
Why not?
I was trying to explain to you.
All right, listen,
I was in a car
listen,
accident too.
listen.
So I'm not able to work at the moment. I have injuries. We're in litigation. It's a lot going on.
Don't argue. Don't start with raising your voice with me. You weren't in an accident arising out of this expired license case, right?
I was.
They didn't say anything. Just says stop for, let me just read. Stop for 35 and a 25. So the officer thought you were speeding, cut you a break, wrote you for expired plate. Passenger side tail light out. Plate expired on February 28 of 25 and no insurance. Wow, he should have sent you a Christmas basket too. I mean, if he was that nice, when you didn't have insurance, defective equipment, and speeding 35 and a 25, and not having a valid plate, and he only wrote you for expired plate,
Your Honor,
that's it. Heather, make a note. I'm not setting aside the default. I'm not waiving the bond. I'm not gonna do any of that. And this has nothing to do with an accident. You tell me you're involved in litigation, and I'm sorry. That is not what the case is. So Heather, will you please get these folders together? I'm giving her until September the 15th of 26 to pay. Thank you for showing such respect. Have a great day. Oh, boy. I could be golfing Mosley today. Fawcett, Dariante Martel, Jawan Fawcett, 24B14604 through A and B. Your name? You're charged with driving on a suspended. You also have a speeding violation that you paid money on, a bond, posted on June 15th. Today is the date scheduled for arraignment and pretrial. Would you like an attorney? You have the right to one. If you want one, I'll give you one. I'll go ahead and arraign you then. It is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle with a suspended license on June 23 of 24. They think you're operating that motor vehicle in Brownstown Township on Telegraph near Cedar Ridge at 11:44 p.m. They think you had a suspended license. That is a misdemeanor. It is punishable by up to 500 fines, 93 days jail, costs of all those are 2 points. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty at any time, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? You want a lawyer now?
Yeah.
Bonds continued, $500. I'm entering a not guilty plea. I will send you to a lawyer who will go negotiate this with the prosecutor. You can go out in the hall. You cannot leave the state without consent of the court. You cannot violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. You understand all of that? All right, you're all set. Go out in the hall. We'll see you back in a minute. Phillips, Shannon Sherelle Phillips, 26B1509058 and B. All right. Good morning, Ms. Phillips. Your name? Your name? All right, so you want a motion hearing date, right?
Yeah, I filed a motion for dismissal.
Yeah, I saw that. We'll give you a date. July 29th, is that good?
July 29th.
Yes.
I'm asking my judicial clerk
We could do that, Judge. We could do 9:30.
at 9:30. July 29th at 9:30. Did you send your motion to the prosecutor?
I did via email and I faxed it to the clerk.
Call in,
Well, do you
call in the prosecutor, will you please, John? I'll tell you what, I got it. That's Ms. Foley Carter. John. Nobody's in there? Heather, just make sure she knows I need a response in 7 or 8 days. I need it a week, 5 days before at least, okay?
Okay, she may be in Judge Heston's courtroom.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too. Go down the hall. We'll give you your notice.
All right, thank you.
Daryl Keith Robinson, 26I-76095A, B, and C. So we're still setting it for formal hearing, right? Your name?
Very well.
Your name?
Morning, Your Honor, Matthew Wayne on behalf of Purcell Township.
So did you guys try to resolve this or not really?
Again, Your Honor, I just wanted to also shed some light from earlier. So I spoke with Mr. Robinson. I asked him anything that he wanted me to know, he didn't. And I asked him if wanted to discuss this for a judge, indicating that he did. Your Honor, sent him back out. Township extended an offer to him. Mr. Robinson rejected it, as he was well within his right to do. And then here we go.
Well, okay, I don't need to know what your offer was. We're just gonna go to a formal hearing on August the 26th then. He hasn't,
I can move I lived there my Friday, so I'm able to move my Friday to Friday. If you do want to do 2 weeks.
yeah, let's do it in 2 weeks, July 29th. How's that? So you'll have it at 8:30 still, Heather?
Yes, that's good, Judge.
At 8:30, okay?
Right.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Sir, go down the hall. We'll give you your paper notice, okay? Thank you. Mario, Salvatore Gabriel DiMatteo, 26B-839-10A B and C. Good morning, Mr. Zellman.
Morning, Judge, and Your Honor, it was Elmack for the defendant. I apologize, that phone infarction was my fault, calling my client and tell her that I was in the parking lot.
You should have her phone muted,
Well,
or he should. I mean, I got phones going off in here all the time. I'm getting tired of it. They tell us we have to have phones, have to let people have phones in here, but they don't have to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, lawyers aren't going into the Supreme Court with their phones unmuted or muted rather. Unmuted, I should say, but anyway,
well, Judge, can I give you a quick story before we get into this dilemma here?
sure.
The other day, I was in front of Judge Salomon, and my phone is always on mute, and just before I walked in, I was criticizing all the lawyers for sitting here with a cell phone glued to their ear. My cell phone's buried in my pocket, and the judge's court clerk, Miss Albright, texts me to ask me why I'm there that day, because I had nothing up, and it goes off in my pocket. And of course, I couldn't get it out of my pocket in time. It was coming out in French. Thank God Judge Salomon spoke French. He understood what happened. But so I made that mistake after I yelled at a bunch of lawyers for having cell phones. So today I got someone else in trouble. It was just the start of the meeting.
It's all right.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry, Judge.
We're past it.
But he's such a nice lady. I mean,
I know, I just
she worked
have
with
it.
a lot of lawyers.
I know, I just have it happen so much, but at any rate, let's move on here. I'm gonna dismiss the civil infractions. He's gonna plead the animal vicious act, right?
Your Honor, we agreed to the restitution.
And your name, sir,
Salvatore Gabriel DiMatteo.
is that what you wanna do?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs are all those. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
You signed that form I gave you that said advice right, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and I want you to understand that if you plead guilty to this, the prosecutor is offering this to be taken under a statute, and if you comply with everything that I order, the case will be dismissed. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you sign, read, and you understand all your rights, right?
Yes,
Do you have
sir.
any questions before I ask you how you plead?
No, Your Honor.
The charge of animal vicious act, dog violation, how do you plead?
No contest.
I think she checked no contest, and we'll take either one. What did she check on the box there?
It's got no contest. I didn't see it.
No, that's all right. I mean, Judge, because it's not going to be reported as murder, and they've agreed to the civil restitution, you'll change that to guilty. Is that correct? You understand under the ordinance by the dog running and attacking a dog that was deemed to be a vicious animal and pleading guilty to that. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You know what's going on here. We're talking.
I do it. You kind of got me confused because I thought it was no contest, Your Honor.
Well, I didn't see it, and I did not see that. I'll be happy to go no contest, kind of start it over if you want.
Oh, we don't have to run. You don't care, really. Doesn't matter. It's going to come off in 3 months.
Your Honor, it's to your discretion. If it matters, then I want
Well, then I'm gonna take no contest, if that's what everybody agrees to. You understand a no contest plea has the same effect as a guilty plea.
I do.
You understand you plead no contest, that I'm going to take that as a guilty plea. And Mr. Zelnick, will you stipulate that that I could use the police report to establish a factual basis?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Maybe mark that Peoples one. Sir, you understand by pleading no contest, you're giving up all the rights, possible penalties, and that the case will be taken under 771.1. If you're compliant, the case will be dismissed on motion of the prosecutor at the end of the specified term, which they've got here is 6 months. Do you understand that?
Yes, yes. And you understand also that the prosecutor indicated you'd be eligible after.
After 3 months, yeah.
If you comply with them.
So do you understand everything I've said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of animal violations, vicious act, how do you plead?
No contest.
And counsel, you stipulate I can use the report to establish a factual basis. All right, I've had that marked Peoples one. Was this dog okay?
The other dog is okay. There was no punctured skin. They took it to the emergency vet service somewhere in Saline because it just had surgery on a different part of the body. And there was an abrasion not caused by the bite, but there were no puncture wounds.
I still really should let the victim appear here unless the victim's here. So I'll accept you're not on probation or parole, are you?
No, sir.
Anybody force you to plead no contest?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'm accepting that plea, dismissing the dog at large and no dog license. I mean, I guess I could call her in and see if the victim has indicated she doesn't want to appear.
Well, they've made a request for restitution and filed.
I know. John, call over Miss Foley Carter again, 249. And if,
They're neighbors, Judge. I don't know how.
yeah, I understand.
The other thing you are is.
Miss Foley Carter, your name? Do we know if the victim, owner of the other dog, wants to or doesn't want to appear on this?
They might be very strong feelings, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to set it for a sentence date. I don't need a pre-sentence report. I will set it for a sentence date. We're gonna notify the victim. You want to do the 29th? Are you good that day, Mr. Zelnick?
That'll work for you? That'll work for me. July 29th.
We'll make it at 8:30. Heather, we have to make sure the victim is notified. Do you mind doing that?
Do you know?
Judge, maybe you make an inquiry now because this is the first time the dog has ever gotten out of the yard. It was a latch problem at the fence in the pool. It's never bitten anyone before, with no previous notice, and it's a rescue dog that they've raised. You consider removing the muzzle for the dog.
Oh, I'm not gonna do any of that till the 29th. I mean,
Can we get in sooner?
no, I gotta notify him.
Because there's no vicious propensity, and I explained to my client that as opposed to the common law rule, if you're entitled to one bite, the ordinance is malum per se, that one bite indicates or one attack indicates a vicious animal.
There's some animosity here, maybe, isn't there?
Well, it's a neighborhood issue that started after the bite.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm not lifting that off. I want to hear from the victim first, and that's the next day I can do it. I'm sorry. July 29th, 8:30. What kind of a dog is this again?
She is a German Shepherd dog.
I mean, how big is the dog?
For her size, and she should be 65 pounds. She's about 18 pounds overweight.
So she's 85 to 90.
No, she is 78 pounds right now. She's on her way back down.
Do you have a fenced-in yard?
Yes, sir.
There was a latch problem on the pool gate, which you were, and that's what they
Yes,
got.
sir.
Listen, I'm not changing my mind.
No, I don't.
Honestly, July 29th, that's in 2 weeks. Victim
Judge-
could show up.
They got a problem.
I'm good with the date.
Judge, one thing I wanted to ask was, because there's always neighbor issues, I don't like mediating, getting in the middle of finger pointing. Will there be some, I know the court's gonna enforce the court, but any neighbors shouting at each other?
It's not gonna
Because-
happen. You should know me better than that.
No, it's not you, Your Honor, it's the,
I'm not gonna let that happen. And you're gonna talk to him if you sense that that's a problem, right, Ms. Foley Carter? I mean,
no,
this is
thank you,
a,
Judge.
this is.
Because I understand that the victim, I mean, the defendant here, they're seeking a personal protection. You asked for,
I'm trying.
well, no, they can come to court on good, you know, so they, just, don't ask them. You should know better, you got law in your family. Judge, they're seeking a PPO against the victim and the victim's family, so.
Jeez. Okay.
Judge, I know it all starts, I was a mailman and I'm a late dog, so I know how it is.
July 29th. We'll see you
Thank you.
guys soon. Thank you. Thank you.
They can ask me.
And by the way, there is a victim's rights statement in here in the other packet that I didn't see.
Well, let's hold on, one day here, Agent Nita still.
No, I don't need you. You can review it before then, okay? Before the sentence. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for your.
Have a good day. What else do you have? You have anything else down there?
Yeah, nothing. I think they're waiting on somebody from
Are we waiting on somebody from the county?
Somebody's in front today.
Heather?
Not that I know of.
You said Bain, right? And he's locked up somewhere?
Yeah.
Where's Bain at? Is it BAIN?
He's scheduled that one night.
Prosecutor is,
What, was that Brownstown?
yeah,
Church.
disturbing the public intoxication.
He's in county, is that what? Let me,
This is what,
Wayne
I'm gonna
County,
look
man?
right now. Wait,
Are you
I'm
sure?
looking, I'm doing a search right
hang
now.
on, I'll talk.
Yes.
Yeah, it does
He
say
goes-
that
he goes
he's
there
in
about
county. Let me
Bain,
call
see
my,
if that's somewhere.
the deputy that I have a number for over there and
See if,
see what's
see
going
on
on.
this file, what kind of bond I set. He's not in custody on that, is he?
Okay.
Let
said-
me look him up.
Caitlin said it shows that he's in custody, he's got no bond posted. All right, well, they're trying to figure that out, so. Okay, thanks.
No,
Yep.
He's got a 10% bond on our case.
So he didn't show up for a long time. All right. All right, people against Lillian Trotter, file number 26B150733A and B. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Camilleri, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Camilleri on behalf of Lillian Trotter, Your Honor, who is present with me in my office.
And your name?
Lillian Trotter.
Okay, counsel, your client pled guilty to operating while impaired. She also pled to the charge with the OWI to be dismissed, and then she pled to distracted driving, which was a reduction from the open intox on count 2. Have you had a chance to review the report with her? And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. Both her and I read the report together this morning. It is factually accurate. We're prepared to move forward with the sentencing at this time, Judge.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me whatever you'd like to say. I'll just tell you up front, I have some concerns here. I mean, she, one car accident, she's unconscious. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I don't need to reiterate everything here, but I do have concerns here.
Yes, Judge. Obviously, there are some troubling facts to the matter, which I've discussed with her. Judge, I would simply state that she is employed and this was a first-time offense and she understands the seriousness of her actions. I don't want to get too much into the circumstances that led to the night, but there was a designated driver at one time, Judge. But there was a situation that arose, whereas the designated driver left the bar, and unfortunately, my client made a bad decision thereafter. But having said that, Judge, I think she's learned from the situation. She does have a good job, and I don't think this court is going to see Miss Trotter again.
Okay. Ma'am, is there anything that you would like to say?
No, Judge.
12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance if you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number. You must notify the probation department. You have to report if you're up to. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs bi-weekly or more on demand at probation for 3 months. After that, if you're clean, I'll make it monthly. You have to attend AANA at least once a week until you're in an outpatient treatment program. Have you seen proof that she's still been attending since June the 17th? So she should have at least 4 visits on there. Has she shown you that?
Yes, Judge. She's
So
in compliance.
Good enough. AANA once a week until an outpatient. Once you get in outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. You're to attend the Victims Impact Panel. That's one night. That is put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. 4 days jail credit, 1, serve 3. I'm going to have you serve those on the court work program. There's a $35 a day charge for that for a total of $105. I'm going to assess fines of $300, cost $250, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment for a total of $675. Screening fee is $60 for $735. Probation fees are $240 for $975. Court work program fees are $105 for a total of $1,080. You do also have $168 in court cost of recovery. Your total's $1,248. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 93 days. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Also, you may be eligible for early discharge. You get everything done, no violations within the preceding 90 days, and you can apply for early discharge in 6 months. On the distracted driving, I'm assessing fines and costs of $160, so the total in full between both counts is $1,408. All right. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, Judge, I do not.
Does she have all this to pay?
Your Honor, she currently has $400, which she could pay today. May I request a payment plan
Sure.
of $150, $150 a month thereafter?
Yeah, you're gonna come in here, ma'am, and you pay the distracted driving, 160. That'll leave you with 240. You apply that to the impaired charge. I'll then make it $150 monthly on the balance, which after you pay the 240 would be $1,008. And I'll start that beginning on August the 15th. If you ever need more time, it's not a problem. Come into the court, see me. I'll give you an extension on it before the due date at 8:30, or you can call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do it. Just don't ignore me, okay? All
Yes,
right.
Judge.
Good luck. You seem
Thank you,
like a nice
Judge.
young lady. Don't be doing these stupid things, okay? Thank you.
I won't, I promise.
Have a good day. Thanks, Mr. Camilleri.
Thank you, Judge.
Syed, Usman Ali Syed, 26B150879, A and B. Good morning, sir. Your name? Your name?
Usman Sayed.
Do you speak good English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just relax. You're charged with just take a deep breath. It's okay. You're charged with violation, instructional permit, and improper lane use. You have the right to an attorney. If you want an attorney, I will give you one. Would you like one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll get you an attorney. You go right outside and I'll be happy to provide you with one. Okay? Thank you. Good luck. Bradley Stephen Cosby, 25B149283. Good morning, Mr. Cosby. Your name?
Stephen Cosby.
I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes.
I sentenced you on February 11 of 26. Since then, have you been arrested?
No.
Any new charges?
No.
Any contact with the police?
No.
All right, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Am I gonna be done getting these cases with the Cosbys?
Involving me?
Yes.
100%.
Well, that's a fair answer. I don't know how you can vouch for anybody else. Stay out of trouble, will you please?
Absolutely.
Case dismissed, motion of the prosecutor. They submitted that. I wish you well. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I want that one with the Grosio prosecutor and the defense lawyer on the sentencing that we talked about, Sadie. Drew Aaron Gerald Jr., 26B 1502441A and B. Mr. Gerald, your name?
Drew Jarrett.
I placed you on probation under section 7411 on May the 7th of 26 on a drug case. I also placed you on probation on that same date for operating while impaired. And I here now have in front of me a violation of probation. Yeah, I think Mr. Teo's on that one. I have a violation of probation that alleges that you on count one failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered. The rate of 75 per week. Count two, that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs. Count three, testing positive for amphetamines. Count three, failure to provide verification of attending AA twice a week. I'm sorry, 3 times per week until an outpatient. Count four, failure to provide verification of attending and completing outpatient treatment. Count five, provide proof of completing community service by June 30, and count six, failure to clear all warrants by July 1 of 26. You understand each and every one of those charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
On count two, the same 6 charges exist. Count two is the controlled substance charge. If you plead guilty, you understand again all the charges.
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty, your probation in this case could be revoked. You'd have more than 3 technical violations. You could get 93 days. And also, your drug charge, 7411 status could be revoked. And that conviction entered on your record by virtue of the violations here. You understand all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You sign, read, and understand the advice of rights. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not gonna have a trial of any kind. You understand that? All right. You do have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense if you would like one.
Yes, please.
Would you like a lawyer?
Yes.
I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. Hang on 1 second. I'm indicating you stand mute, entering a not guilty plea on both of these. Did you have a question?
Well,
I don't want you to talk about the case. You just asked for a lawyer. I want you to talk to your lawyer about the case
Okay.
before you talk to me about the case. Do you want to say something or ask the question? I don't want to talk about the case.
it's just about money.
I don't want to talk about money,
Okay.
okay? Your lawyer can address all of this with you, okay?
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Good enough. You go out in the hallway, I'll set you up with a lawyer.
All right. Thank you.
I'm entering a not guilty plea of these. Thank you. I need Roseal's prosecutor in
I
here.
just called them up, she's here.
Is the defendant here yet? Mr. Teal, you realize which one I'm talking about, by chance? Were you on the case with the guy with 20 convictions? They came in and asked for a 771, or is that somebody else?
It's a woman. It's a woman.
Yeah, I know, but who was the lawyer is what I'm asking.
Listen.
Sea Force Transportation, Inc., 26B 150989 A and B. Is he here? I need that sentencing, guys. On that one case. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. You know what I'm talking about?
She hasn't checked in here.
I don't care. Where's her lawyer? Who's her lawyer?
She says pro per on the docket.
Well, I'll wait till she gets here. There is no way in the world I'm taking that case under 771.1. Did you see all these convictions she's got? There's no way in the world. I'll have to go home and look at my shoes for 2 months. I'm talking about on this Harris case. I'll address it with everybody when she comes in. There is no way I'm doing that. Okay, I thought she had a lawyer. So I'll call it when she gets here. Not surprising she's late. What time is that scheduled? 8:45. Why,
Check with us, sir.
now, why be in a hurry? I don't want anybody to be in a hurry. You don't want anybody with a heart attack getting here on time. All right, I'll call you. I'm just frustrated with this. This is crazy. Z Force Transportation Inc. Is he out there? 26B1509898 and B?
Not on Zoom, Judge.
All right, we put that aside. Rutherford, Todd Jeffrey Rutherford, 25B149-205B. Rutherford, good morning. Your name?
Todd Rutherford.
All right, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirmative penalties of perjury, the testimony of giving these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. You pled no contest due to lack of memory. I took this under 771.1 back on October 30th, 25. Since that date, have you been arrested?
No, sir.
Any new charges?
No, sir.
Any contact at all with the police since that date? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Prosecutor moves to dismiss. I'll go ahead and dismiss. You're all set. Thank you. People against Ledford. Christian James Ledford, 26B15069.
Here, Your Honor.
Your name, sir?
Christian Leffert.
Officer, your name?
Officer Nick Walker, of Remsen Police.
All right. Did you talk to him?
I did, Your Honor.
Do you have a record that's worthy of, not really, huh? So what are you proposing here?
Mr. Ledford indicated to me out in the hallway that he was going to plead responsible to this charge.
Is that what you want to do, sir? That's 2 points.
Under conversation with the officer, that's what I'd be willing to do.
I don't know what you mean by that.
After talking with the officer, I was made aware that that was the best option.
Okay, so you're gonna plead the failure to yield to emergency vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Listen to me. Unless you want to make a bunch of insurance companies rich, you better slow down. You realize how bad your record looks?
I guess so, Your Honor.
I would do more to educate myself than say I guessed. Gotta slow down and be careful. Okay?
Okay.
Please accept it. 165 is your total. Good luck.
Officer, would you be willing to go with the payment plan for that ticket?
You're giving me a promotion to officer, huh?
I mean, Your Honor.
I'm just kidding. How much do you have today?
I could pay probably like 50.
Okay. Tell me when you can pay the rest.
I could pay the rest within a month.
How about 50 a week? Can you do that?
Yeah,
You work?
I do. I work, I've just been hit with some financial.
I got it. $50 per week after 50 today. You pay 50 today, 50 per week. I'll start at beginning on August the 3rd, okay?
Oh, will I be able to get paperwork showing that payment plan from the?
Yes,
Here?
yes. And you can pay online, but there is a little fee, so you better check into that. I don't know if you'll want to do that. You live in Brownstown, so.
I actually just moved and I'll be amending my address shortly.
Okay, go down and tell them that now. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day. Thanks, officer. Ethan Miller, Ethan David Miller, 26I-415-242. Mr. Miller, how are you?
Good.
What's your name?
Ethan Miller?
You're gonna plead to impeding traffic, true? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. To that, that's 0 points. It won't go on your record. To that charge, responsible or not responsible? All right, please accept that 160 is the total. Original charge dismissed. You can go down the hall and take care of that. You're all set. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Which one do you guys have over here? Do we have John Gurgley in here?
Yes, sir. What's mine, Your Honor?
John Richard Gergel, 22G81909A, and B and C.
I go like Carmen, you said, created before, I'm at that.
Another straggler. Mr. Gergley, your name?
John Gergel says.
Why haven't you shown, huh?
Yeah, he's lived in Colorado the last 15 years, was not aware. He was aware of the situation, but not the tickets had been written. The notices were sent to an old address. I updated the address on the ROA. But he came into town to fix the situation. Long story short, he's in the midst of remedying it.
Is that in Littleton, Colorado?
Yes.
Is that what you're writing down? Is that what it is?
Yes, I just wrote it.
I'm asking you, is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, does he stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, John.
Good, I'll give you a court date. I don't know what your intentions are. Do you intend to go back to Colorado if I let you?
Looking for an emergency situation, but, yes, sir. As soon as I hear this.
Heather, he can appear by Zoom. I'm gonna give you a personal bond. I'll take it your word. I mean,
Thank you, sir.
you can leave the state without consent, can leave the state without consent of the court. You can appear by Zoom. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed, but you do have to make sure you get that property taken care of, okay? Whatever these violations are. Did you go over them with him?
I did.
Okay,
Your Honor, proposed retrial date is set for tomorrow. You can appear in person then if
that's fine.
that works.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll do July 16th. I mean, I don't know if that helps if he doesn't have anything done.
Oh, it's been done, yeah.
Why don't we call in, can you come in here, please? Thank you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do then. Just let me get her in. Good morning, how are you, Ms. Foley Carter? Your name? So this is a 22 case, he's not. What is wrong with me? All right, sorry about that. My apologies. Sorry about that. Yes, let's see Gibraltar on my sheet here. Where's Gibraltar at today? I don't have them on my sheet.
We don't have them.
I see.
He was a walk-in today, Judge.
Yeah, I got it. I was just trying to expedite things.
We can try it again tomorrow, Your Honor.
If you want it, what I would do is, if you get a minute here while you're here, call up Mr. Bologna, tell him what happened, ask him to have the building inspector go by and look at the property, and maybe they can dismiss tomorrow. And then he doesn't have to worry about it. Otherwise,
Thank you, sir.
if it's done, they can verify it in the morning and he can be on his way.
Okay, I'll see if I can get a hold of them, but either way, we'll do the pre-trial tomorrow.
Right, I'll set
I'm
it.
confident it'll be resolved.
I'm setting this for tomorrow at, what time did I say? Did I say 8:30?
There's fun, sir.
That's when we'll do it, July 16th at 8:30, okay?
Thank you.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Weirs. Is Randy Weirs here?
Yes.
Randy Weirs, 24B 147014. Let me know as soon as, ma'am, you have to identify yourself. We don't know who a Zoom user is. We don't have a clue who you are.
I've got her, Judge. I was just chatting with her. I've got her.
Good. All right, ma'am, your name?
Randy Wickers.
All right, good morning, Ms. Patio. Your appearance?
Good morning, Judge. Deanne Patio, 82378 on behalf of these Wares.
All right, go ahead. She pled guilty as charged under 7411. This emanates from an October 24 date. Have you had a chance to review the report with her, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
We reviewed the report, Judge. There was no material additions, deletions, or corrections.
All right, anything that you would like to say on her behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Ware, is still unemployed as of right now. I believe she's receiving unemployment and looking for work. She has been attending AA. She showed me her sheet. She has 8 entries. The last time she went was yesterday. She's also been testing. She has 4 children, 3 are adults, 1 is a minor. Again, Judge, she's not employed, so I would ask if any discretionary fines and costs could be waived. Thank you, Judge.
Anything you would like to say, ma'am?
No, sir.
Gotta stay off of that stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, I've been sober for 2 years.
All right. 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. Change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number. You must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I am, by the way, as I stated, taking this under section 7411. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. Submit to chemical testing PBTs and ETGs as follows: weekly for 2 months if you're clean, bi-weekly for 2 if you're clean, monthly. Okay, now I recognize she has a valid medical marijuana card, and I'm not going to violate you if you test positive for THC so long as you have a valid medical marijuana card. So you're going to have to provide proof of that.
Okay.
Attend NA twice a week until you're in intensive outpatient treatment. I do want you to go to intensive outpatient treatment. Let's just make sure that this is it. Provide proof, obtain proof of employment. I'm sorry, provide proof that you've obtained employment. So you have to obtain employment, provide proof. NA twice a week until an IOP, intensive outpatient treatment. Once you get into intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. Fines are 100, costs are 150, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, 40 in attorney fees. So your total here is 375 plus the attorney fees is 415 plus probation fees is 655 plus your screening fee is 715. I also want you to serve 4 days jail. She was in jail for 1 night, right?
Yeah, yes.
Credit 1, serve 3, 24 hours community service by October the 21st, okay? You can do that at any nonprofit organization. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 90 days. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, any questions at all?
Your Honor, the jail, is that gonna be on the court work program?
Yes, that's what I meant.
All right.
Free community service in lieu of jail. I'm sorry. So that's what I meant is 4 days jail, credit 1, serve 3, but I'll let you serve by way of community service. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give you a review hearing date, which will be when, Heather?
That will be on July 14th.
At 8:30 in the morning, July 14th, so in 364 days from now, July 14th, at 27 at 8:30 a.m. How much can she pay today?
I can pay 100 today.
And then how much can you pay monthly?
100.
100 now, 100 monthly. I'll start your monthly beginning on August the 10th. Is that fair?
Fair enough.
And if you need more time, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension. So you're gonna meet with probation. They're gonna explain the order if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to entertain it if you have any questions now.
No, I don't.
And then you go down the hall, get your prosecutorial review date, make sure you put that in your calendar, show up on that date. And then if you don't have the money, I'll be glad to give you an extension, okay?
Thank you so much.
Good luck, wish you well.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, do I have Officer Angelique Turner? Did I recall that?
No.
Where's Angelique Turner at? T626B150772. Is Officer Turner out there, Heather?
No, Judge.
He wrote down officer here. John did.
The guy that was sitting in the back earlier, who was on the other case. Maybe he thought that too.
Have you seen the officer?
No, Your Honor.
Just have a seat behind there for 1 second, okay? Call in, the prosecutor from Grosio, please. Alexis Harris.
What room are they in?
What's that? Wait a minute, is Alexis Harris here? They put it up now. Will, would you please yell out for an Alexis Harris?
What's the name?
Alexis Harris
Okay.
and Officer Walker. If you see Officer Walker out there, send him
Came
that.
in the courtroom.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now.
thank you. Is Mr. Robinson out there yet by chance, Heather?
No, he is not, Judge.
What is your name, ma'am?
With the baby.
What are you here on? Okay. That's your son? Okay. All right, come on up here, miss. I have a feeling he's not here. People against Angelique Jenny Turner, 26B150772. Officer Walker's not here, is he?
He was just here. He was here for the other guy. Wasn't that the cop that was just here? Wasn't that Walker? He was here for
Let me see that file.
that kid. He was
Yeah, Ledford.
here for Ledford.
Yeah, okay. Well, we gotta call him. He must have,
He never talked to you?
yeah, call him back here. Can you call him real
I don't
quick?
have the number, but I can see if Will's if he's out there. I don't know.
I just asked him. Have a seat again, ma'am. I'm sorry. Heather, will you call over to Brownstown? That was Officer Walker.
What,
Go
I'm
over-
sorry, Judge. You want me
Would
to
you
call
go-
over there for what?
Yeah, tell him Walker was just here and he left before his second case was called. We need him back.
Okay,
People,
Miss Harris is here. She's
Good.
not an attorney. I don't know. Do you want me to
good.
call her out?
We're gonna get Grosio in here.
Just have a seat.
Why are you showing up late, Miss Harris?
Traffic. No, I was in the hospital half the night, so I tend to.
All right, we'll cover this when I get the. Is there an Arabella Harris here on Zoom or in person?
not on Zoom, Judge.
Prosecutor's on the way in.
Judge, I wondered if that off, there looks like there might have been two officers listed on that ticket. Cause somebody just called over to Brownstown and they were told that Officer Walker is at K-9 training. They were gonna try to get a hold of him to see if he can zoom in.
Good.
You still have
I'm
that?
told.
You still have that? This is
Yeah.
it?
This is it. Oh, wait, no.
No, this is it right here. Yeah, Nick Walker, same officer.
Yeah,
That's the same one that was on the first one.
right. Same officer was on the first one. People against Alexis LaFay Harris. 2-6-I-261-014. Good morning, Mr. Wayne. Your appearance?
Good morning to you and your staff. Your Honor, Matthew Wayne on behalf of the city of East Lansing.
Your name, ma'am?
Conduit Seal. I apologize. I've been in court over there so much.
That's
Wait that again, please. We strike that. So good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Matthew Wayne on behalf of the Township of Gray Seal.
your name?
Alexis LeBay Harris.
Today is the date scheduled for sentencing. I read the report. I think what happened is maybe you didn't look at the out-of-state record. Her record is horrific. Horrific. I mean, she's got a who's who of convictions here dating back to 2008. So what I'm trying to say nicely is there's no way I'm going to point her up. There's no way I'm going to take this under 771.1. Ma'am, I'm going to appoint you a lawyer today. I'm going to give you a lawyer. And if they need an adjournment, that's fine. But I'll allow you to withdraw your plea. I will allow you to withdraw your plea. You can talk to the lawyer about this. Who's going to handle this, John?
Mr. Tito or Mr. Graziani's overflow.
So, Mr. Graziani, I'm going to give you this. This is Alexis Harris. There was an agreement that the plea be taken under 771.1. I ordered a pre-sentence report. I think it will be easy to determine without you making any comments about it. There's no way that she's entitled to a 771. She's got convictions all over, but 99% of them were out of state. So maybe that's what happened.
I don't recall seeing any out-of-state records, Your Honor.
She's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, I'm not going to take this under 771.1. I'm going to allow her to withdraw her plea if she wants, and she can go to trial or negotiate something else. But I just can't do it. I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to appoint you to represent her. You can look at the file. There's a sentencing report in here. Talk to your lawyer, man, and we'll get you back in here, okay? And if you need an adjournment, it's not a problem. So do whatever you want to do. I don't expect you to rush it.
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Did you tell him Officer Walker was here, Heather?
Yes, and Angelique Turner is here in the courtroom, correct, Judge?
Yes, she's sitting in the front row. What are you here on, Ms. Peters?
Judge, she has a department rep. She spoke with Groseal already, so they should be bringing it in.
Okay, good enough. I'll get you out of here. Just give me a minute, okay? People against Kaylee. Patricia Peters, 2-6-I-415-335. Your name, ma'am?
Kaylee Peters.
All right, so you're gonna plead to speeding, right? You've never had a ticket before?
I had one other ticket
All
before.
right. Okay, to that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Where did you have the other ticket at?
In Trenton on 4th Street.
Can you look there? How long ago?
I'm not sure.
I'm showing that she had a impeding traffic with us.
Had what?
It was on November of 25.
And it was pled to impeding. You gotta be careful, young lady, okay?
I know, I'm sorry.
All right, I'll accept the plea. 160 is your total. You can go online and pay that. You're all set. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I don't know what happened, why he left, Heather.
He should be zooming in here.
Okay, because I'm. All right, People against Brown,
They're,
Nat-
they're both first.
Natalie Nicole Brown, 2589442. I also have 26F245755B. Your name?
Natalie Brown.
John Graziani, on behalf of Natalie Brown.
Is Mr. Knighton out there anywhere?
No, he is not, Judge. Not on.
So she initially, let me just take this here. She initially pled guilty to an assault and battery charge. And
Judge, it's my understanding that it was reduced to the student fees.
correct, but I guess let me just review this a little bit here. She was charged with assault and battery.
That's
She
correct.
pled to disturb the peace. I took it under the statute here, and height of status, and I revoked her height of status on that case as a result of violating the no contact provision, entered the conviction. So I need a first page of a register. I need to sentence her on that one. And then I've also got here an MDOP, which gave rise to the violation of the height of charge on the case. So I got to sentence her on a charge of disturb the peace and sentence her on the charge of malicious destruction of property. So that's where we are with this. Have you had a chance to review the report with her?
I have, Judge.
And are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
The only change is the fact that she's no longer at that position that was originally listed in the report. She's going to be getting another position in completing additional education requirements. It appears the mother's health has deteriorated as a result. Ms. Brown is going to be the primary caregiver for her mother, in addition to taking care of her two children.
Okay, so she's not working. She's just gonna pretty much take care of her mother.
That is correct, sir.
Okay, all right. And what else would you like to add?
Judge, this is, it's just too bad that all these matters have transpired. She lives in the same apartment area as her ex-boyfriend, who happens to be the father of the two children. I told her the extra care that she has to take in order to avoid any other situations in the future.
Can I ask you a question? How are we handling the visitation right now?
It appears that the visitation is being handled by a neutral third party. Am I correct, ma'am? Say yes or no.
Yes.
And how is that happening, ma'am? Can you tell me?
His mother takes them up, sending dropping them each other.
So there's no reason for you to go near his address at 25811 Valley Creek Drive, correct? Why do you is there anything you would like to say?
I don't really want to make excuses. It happened, but I don't plan on the same thing occurring. I want to try to stay out of trouble. That's really all I have to say.
Judge, with the way things are in this country for housing, it's difficult for Ms. Brown or her ex to move. And I told her just to avoid these difficult situations at this
I'm
time.
not real excited about the fact that you ignored my order. You got it?
Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Now look, I'm gonna give you one last chance. You can't be doing these things. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a chance, but I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, to be honest with you. You seem like a very nice young lady, but you can't act like a criminal. Do we understand one another?
Yes, sir.
12 months probation. This is on the MDOP. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. I want you to attend an anger management program with 4-week follow-up. You're not to enter or go near 25811 Valley Creek Drive, apartment 1106 in Flat Rock. No contact with Solomon Knighton except to effectuate visitation. I'm going to trust that that's going to be through the victim's mother, right? Not your mother, correct?
So yes.
I'm going to order that you serve 3 days on the court work program and you pay $105 for that, $35 a day. It fines $100, it costs $150, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So I'm ordering that you pay fines and costs on that at $375, screening fees $60 for $435, probation fees are $240 for $675, and then you have $105 for a total of $605 in court work program fees. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for a period of 90 days. I'm also going to order 100 fines, 100 costs on the disturb the peace charge. $200 for 90 days. Okay? So you owe the court, that's all I'm going to do on that. I figured I'm hitting you hard enough on the other, but honestly, I'm being very lenient with you. But the status is revoked. I want to make sure the height of status is revoked. This is on the disturb the peace on 25F 258 9442, Heather. There is a
Yes.
note to revoke that, right? All right,
Yeah.
so can you pay all of this today?
What was your
Judge, she's not
total
in a
on
position.
can I ask what your total was on the MDOP?
Sure, was I wrong again?
I just want to double check. I'm not sure if I got it right or.
Let me see. I came up with 780. Is that wrong?
And can you just go over the costs again
Sure.
to make sure I might have missed
$100
something?
100 fines, 100 costs, that's 250, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, that's 375. There's a $60 screening fee for 435. Probation fees are 240 for 675. And then I have 105 in court work program fees for a total of 70.
I missed something. That's what I thought I was, because I
That's
was way
okay.
off. Thank
That's
you.
okay. Glad somebody else was wrong for once. Okay, can you pay that?
Not today.
How much can you pay today?
Right now, I'm gonna start payments at the beginning of the month.
I'm sorry,
I don't have anything right now, but I can start payments at the beginning of the month.
how much can you pay? Heather has set her up. I'm gonna let you work on that with her when she comes down. Just be patient. $150 a month, okay? $100 a month rather. She's gonna work on what case it goes on first. We'll start you August the 15th. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Okay, now listen, if you need more time, you're gonna come talk to me, right?
Yes.
In other words, don't ignore me. If you don't have the money, it's not a problem. I'm not gonna lock you up. I will lock you up if you don't come and talk to me and give me the courtesy of a request at least to extend the payment due date. Do you follow me? All right, good luck to you. You'll meet with probation. I don't expect to see you here again. Do we understand one another? You stay away from him. You understand? Good luck.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Is Officer Walker out there yet?
No, he has not shown up.
I can't wait, make her wait. Come on up here. Today's gonna be your lucky day. Angelique Janae Turner, 26B150772. I mean, they gotta know what they're here for. Your name? I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss the case. It was scheduled for 8:30. The officer was here. He took care of another one. I don't know why he didn't know about this one, but we've done what we can, and I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss. If they want to refile when they call back, you can tell them that, and they can reissue the citation. So I'm not dismissing it with prejudice or anything like that, but if they choose to go that far, which I doubt they will, you'll be notified, okay? Best of luck to you. I wish you well. I know you were in the hospital. I hope you're doing well. Glad to hear. Good luck. Plus that is him. Hang on. It is him. I'm sorry. I hope you can cut her a break. Come on up here.
Forget I walked in here, Howard.
What's that?
Forget I just walked in the door, if you like.
Whatever you want. Your name?
Officer Walker, you brought something.
Whatever you want. Was anybody hurt in this accident?
No, sir.
I did just dismiss it.
Perfect.
Case dismissed. Good luck.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Thanks, officer.
You're welcome.
Who do I have back here? I know who you are, ma'am, but you two.
Jasmine Blecko.
Jasmine what?
Jasmine Blecko?
You have her on the dock.
Yeah, at 9:15. Where's your attorney? Still waiting.
Who is your attorney?
He's on Zoom. He is in a breakout room with Miss Foley Carter. It's Mr. Sackla.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the bench here. Everybody stay seated. When something's ready, let me know, Heather. Thanks.
Okay, Judge.
Sometimes the biggest courtroom victory isn't a dramatic acquittal. It's simply having your case dismissed. That's exactly what happened during one unexpected hearing, when a defendant appeared ready to fight a traffic citation, only for the judge to discover that the officer who was supposed to prosecute the case hadn't properly appeared. After reviewing the circumstances, the judge decided there was no reason to keep the defendant waiting any longer. He dismissed the case, explaining that while prosecutors technically retained the ability to refile if they chose, he doubted that would happen. It was a simple decision that instantly ended what could have become a stressful legal battle. The judge then took a moment to speak directly with the defendant, who had recently been hospitalized. Rather than immediately moving to the next case, he wished her well and expressed hope that her health had improved. She responded that she was doing much better, and the judge wished her the best before officially ending the matter. Moments later, however, the officer unexpectedly walked into the courtroom. After learning that the judge had already dismissed the citation because of the scheduling issue, the officer simply accepted the decision without objection. The judge confirmed once again that the case was dismissed, bringing the matter to a close within seconds. The hearing then shifted to several administrative matters before another defendant appeared remotely by Zoom from Missouri after recently being released from jail. Court staff carefully walked him through the virtual check-in process, confirming his identity, making sure his camera was working, and explaining that he would soon appear before. How many chances should a judge give before enough is enough? That difficult question became the center of this courtroom hearing as a young mother appeared for sentencing after violating a previous court order. The judge reviewed her background carefully. Her attorney explained that her life had changed dramatically since the original incident. She was no longer working because her mother's health had declined, and she had become the primary caregiver for both her sick mother and her 2 young children. While those personal circumstances earned sympathy, the judge made it clear they did not excuse ignoring a direct court order. The case involved an ongoing conflict with her former boyfriend, who was also the father of her children. According to the court, visitation exchanges were already being handled through neutral third parties, meaning there was no legitimate reason for the defendant to continue going near his residence. When the judge asked why she had ignored those restrictions, she didn't make excuses. Instead, she admitted the situation had happened, promised it would not happen again, and told the court she was genuinely trying to stay out of trouble. Even so, the judge admitted he wasn't comfortable with how the situation had unfolded. He looked directly at her and said he was giving her one last chance, adding that while she seemed like a nice person, she simply could not continue acting in ways that brought her back into criminal court. Instead of imposing jail time immediately, the judge chose strict probation. He ordered 12 months of probation, required her to complete an anger management program, prohibited her from going anywhere near her former boyfriend's address except for approved child visitation arrangements, and ordered 3 days in the court work program. On top of that, the judge imposed hundreds of dollars in fines, probation fees, screening costs, and court work program expenses. When the total financial obligation exceeded several $100s, the defendant admitted she couldn't pay anything that day. Rather than punishing her for being unable to pay immediately, the judge created a monthly payment schedule beginning the following month, explaining that the court would work with her financially as long as she remained honest and communicated if problems arose. Before ending the hearing, the judge delivered one final warning.
He told the defendant he wasn't interested in sending her to jail simply because she struggled financially. What mattered was whether she respected the court enough to communicate.